till the world blows up. Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, shout out to Rag and Bone Man and Pink for that song. I fell in love with that song. I listened to it a lot because it's like I could really relate to this song. I feel it deep down inside of me. And what's crazy is, right, we got a little story time today. And I know my stories may be a little sad for some people. I do apologize. But listen, man, every story, not every story has a happy ending, but a lot of my stories do have happy endings. So we're gonna be talking about family today, right? A lot of people like to paint a picture that everybody has a picture perfect family. Like for some reason, everybody thinks, and I'm not gonna say everybody, I'm gonna say a lot of people think that everybody is supposed to have a picture perfect family, right? Like everybody's family is what seems like when you look at their frame. When you look at their frame on a picture, when you walk into somebody's house, like, oh, are they smiling? They look happy. It's not always like that. Like, to be honest with you, like a lot of us got, some good family members. A lot of us got some all right family members. We got family members we could depend on, family members we can't, right? So I've been talking a lot lately with a lot of people, and what's crazy is, right, I played that song twice today before I got on here because it's crazy that every time I close my eyes, all I see is hate. And I'm not saying hate coming from me, hatred coming from so many people. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't know if it's just me or like what the hell is like, yo, we've been waking up with nothing but violence. Like, I got positivity in my head. I'm not gonna let nobody knock me down off my hinges, right? What's crazy is, right, like I tell a lot of people, a shorty goes through the same thing that everybody else goes through, right? I live a normal life. Like me growing up, it was just me, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, and for a while, the monster that made our life hell. I managed to escape that hell. I was young and I was trying to, figure out what was happening to me and stuff like that. My brothers and sisters wasn't so lucky. So my youngest didn't manage to leave my mama house until she was 21, I'm gonna say. When I was able, not even 21. 21, she left when I was done with her because basically when she was like 16, 17, DHS took her away from my mom, brought her to me. I took care of her, helped raise her until she hit 21. She's, engaged and everything now to her boyfriend. So shout out to my sister for that. She's, working, living with him and stuff like that. But here's my thing, right? I say that me, I don't go by blood. Like I hear so many people say, yo, listen, you need to forgive your family. You need to be there with your family. What happens is, the world ends. First of all, the world ain't gonna end. The world's gonna be right where it's at, evolving, while mankind, ends and, comes back, whatever. But y'all know what I mean by that. Anyways, I don't gotta forgive my family because I don't have nothing to forgive them for. When you don't know somebody, there's nothing to forgive, right? See, I don't know about a lot of y'all, but a shorty grew up, like I just told y'all, it was just an environment with my mom for a while with a monster, which I called him Freddie. I was raised by a lot of these elders out here. A lot of them pulled my ear. A lot of them gave me great conversations, great advice. It took me a minute to understand half the conversations these old heads had with me when I was growing up. But Now that I'm older, I understand it. But I can't seem to understand what is it like what is the obsession with people, right? What is the obsession with people having a problem with somebody, right? That says, "Yo, I don't want to deal with my family. I'm happy on my own." Like, yo, I'm tired of people saying that family won't backstab you. Family is real. Family is thorough. Why? Because their blood runs through our veins. That's not always the case. See, I don't know if people has been watching or been stuck in the screen too long or been in the matrix too long, but the advice, the messages people need to take from these movies, they not taking. But yet they want to sit here and paint a picture like every family is a happy family portrait. And it's not always like that. You got family members that hate, family members that stab, the same way that you have a friend that would have, that would hate you, that would envy you, that would want something from you, that would sit here and betray you and stab you in the back. And I don't know why is it, but it's like history seems to repeat itself. Me personally, I like being alone. I interact with people. You see where I'm coming from? And I've created my own family, whether it's through, family that has come in and we're friends. You see where I'm coming from? Or because people want to say friends. If you in my circle right here and we're so tight and we texting each other, we calling each other every day, checking in on each other. Like even if we stop speaking for, to each other for like a week or two, maybe a month, you see, but we still check up on each other. To me, that's family. Somebody that's there for me through thick and thin. Somebody that's telling me that my shit stinks. Somebody that, is worrying about me, that's helping me climb the mountains. Not, if anything, it's not pushing me down so that I drown in the waters. And when I do drown, they give me that lending hand. My bad. Let me check the chat real quick. Blessings to everybody, like I said. Blessings, Mr. Mika Davis. Blessings. You say Young Rios already. All of them. All right, but Ryder said the quickest ones to BSU is family or close friends because they are the ones exactly. And what's crazy, right? While I'm hearing the adults say, forgive your family, it's family, everybody makes mistakes. Let me tell you something, right? One mistake is okay. The second mistake is like, all right, now I'm over here, like, should I trust you? Should I not trust you? The third mistake, man, you should treat this shit like it's a baseball game. Three strikes, you're out. And people don't see it like that. And for me, I see it like that. I don't care if you're the Pope. I don't care if you're the president. I don't care if you're my mama. I don't care if you're my granddaddy. I don't care if you're my uncle. Three mistakes, you out. This shit is like, yo, I treat life like if it was a baseball game. Three strikes, you're out. And sometimes some people don't even make it to the third strike. So, like I was saying, right? Me personally, I'm gonna use me as an example, right? And this is not airing dirty laundry or nothing like that. It's just that I prefer to use my story as an example before I sit here and use anybody else's story. So, like I was saying, growing up, I didn't know my family. And when I had my kids, listen, realist, I focus on the positive energy. They should realist. Okay, my bad. I'm seeing the text message. I mean, the chat now. They don't have to make too much movement to put that knife in your back because they already right there at right of facts. That's a fact. Like you would think that family is there to protect you. Family is there to defend you. Like it's like that in some situations. But listen, man, I'm gonna be real honest with a lot of people. I'm tired of people telling these kids, like, yes, honor your mom, honor your dad, yes. But it's like we're making them think that every family is like this. And you know what's crazy? I've had kids come to me and tell me these stories, tell me how they gone through this and gone through that. Listen, right? Why can't we just be honest with these kids? I'm honest with them. I'm honest with my own kids. I ain't sitting here lying or covering nothing up or sugarcoating shit up. At the end of the day, listen, I grew up watching how this family over here, had a mom and a dad, right? And they would sometimes spoil their kids. They had rules. One kid was bad, the other one was hard headed. Now we had this family over here that was a single family, It was a single family, whether it was a mom with two or three kids, same situation, a good and a bad kid, blah, 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 blah. Now, I also seen the fathers growing up that were single, same situation, but believe it or not, a child I've seen all listen, man, believe it or not, and a lot of women is going to hate me for this. I've seen ever since I've been, ever since I was little, I've seen these single dads raise these kids, right? And now that I'm older, I ask me this one question. How in the world is it that a single dad, right? Right. And it's not in all situations, right? But how in the world is it that a lot of these single dads are out here, right? Raising these kids, working or doing whatever they got to do to raise these kids, right? But the kids come out respectfully. But a lot of us single moms out here are raising these kids on our own, and our kids, no matter what we do, come out being disrespectful. And it's not this is not to divide anybody. This is not to divide anybody. This is not to bring anybody down. I am telling y'all the stuff that I have noticed. The stuff that I see, how I see it. Like if y'all seeing it differently, y'all more than welcome to, let a shorty know. Because I know that every family is different, every community is different, every person is different. But my whole point is, right, there's going to be drama, whether it's just in a friendship or is in your own family. If you was born in it or it's a family that you created. The thing is how we sit here and overcome the situation, right? And my whole point is, right, I've been able to sit here and overcome situations with the family that I've created better than I have ever been able to overcome a situation with the family that I was born into. Listen, the first time I ever met my mom's side of the family, and I'm talking about her whole side of the family because they live in PR. The first time I really met all of them was the day that I had to bury my mother. First time I met my grandmother. Everybody's telling me I owe that lady respect. I owe who respect? A lady that's never talked to me, a lady that's never said hi, I love you. That shit don't rock like that. Listen, man, in order for a child to feel anything for you or care for you, a child has to feel that emotion back, that connection, that love, that affection. So people sitting here saying you gotta respect somebody. No, you can't render what wasn't given to you. And I'm tired of telling people that. Like if you're sitting here and all you're giving is hate, what do you think you're going to get back? And as crazy as to say it, yeah, I grew up in a dysfunctional family, but as I got older, I had a lot of people around me. And in the beginning, I didn't want to see it. But I had a lot of people reaching out and they was not leeches. They was reaching out because they really cared. And I started noticing like, damn, why isn't my family doing this for me? Why isn't my family doing that? Like I'm over here like, what the fuck? Was as crazy as right? I grew up, right? And now that I'm older and the people that do know me, they like, yo, Ray, don't feel bad for yourself. Cause you know what happened as you was growing up? Your mom was supposed to be your mother but it was the other way around. And I said, how? How was I being her mother if she was the one that was supposed to be teaching me? And when they sat down, they explained, like, yo, and I sit here and I tell people, like, that's why we cannot put our burden on our kids. We cannot put our whole world on our kids. And a lot of parents do that. We cannot have, how can I say it? We cannot have a kid that we love more than the other. Is a word for that. I don't know why I'm stuck with that joint right now. We can't have a favorite kid. And for some reason, that shit happens to in the families. Like, you know how I look at people that tell me that I should treat my kids like this, that I should treat my kids like that I should do this and I should do that. Let me tell y'all something, right? I am happy. It feels good as a mother to hear my kids tell me, Mom, I love you. Mom, I'm proud of you. And Mom, I look up to you. I have both my kids, my youngest and my middle child, telling me every day, I want to be a chef. And you know what's crazy? That's always been my dream to become a chef. I may not have lived that dream, but I got two kids right here that say they want to live the same type of dream that I want to live. You know how good that makes me feel? I'm like, yo, y'all really do look up to me. They don't look up to the celebrities. They don't look up to anybody else. They look up to me. And now I understand what a lot of these old heads were telling me as I was growing up. Back then, I didn't get it. But growing up, life wasn't the way it is now. Now is more hatred. Now is more bull. Like, I could say that honestly, growing up, regardless of, the welfare and all that, not wanting families together, a lot of families, like, a lot of moms and a lot of dads try to work it out, right? And try to be there in their kids' life and co parent if they couldn't be together and stuff like that. A lot of them couldn't. But I can sit here and say, yeah, I witnessed them families that was able to co parent, right? But here's my thing, right? Something that I'm starting to realize now that I'm getting older and now that I'm learning more, now that I'm seeing stuff, now that I've experienced things, now, that I see life a little different. And I'm going to say a little different because I'm still learning, I'm still experiencing stuff. So it's kind of like, oh shit. But yeah, um, I can honestly say that blood doesn't make you family. So for everybody out there saying, yo, you gotta honor your family, you gotta cherish them. Yo, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Like, are you gonna sit here and tell yourself that? Look in the mirror and ask yourself, can you honor every family member you've got, including the pedophiles, including the ones that hurt you, the predators, the ones that abuse, the ones that beat, the ones that physically and mentally abuse you? Can you like be there with them? Can you forgive them time after time? No, because it comes a time in life where you have to stand up for yourself and you have to fight and move on and pick the pieces of your life up on your own because nobody else is going to do it for you. So at the end of the day, regardless of anything, yes, you can have a family, but stop saying that your family could only be the ones that are blood because that's not always the case. The ones you're born into, the ones that, your blood runs through their veins and their blood runs through yours, they be the first ones to sit here and stab you just because they want what you've done, just because they're miserable, just because they're not happy seeing you happy. Let me tell you something, right? When I was 16, I got with my baby pops, right? When I was 15, I got with my baby pops. I got pregnant at 16, had my son at 17. His mom always had an issue with me, right? It was always something that I felt about her that I didn't know what it was. Years later, after I had my second child with him, my baby pops told me the story about them, right? And it's crazy, right? How a woman can sit here and brag and say she's a great mom. For all those out here that say, oh man, all the moms are great. Shout out to all them wonderful moms out there, them beautiful moms out there that care for their kids, that fought hard for their kids, that protected their kids, that defended their kids. Shout out to all them brave women out there that are rocking out with and for their kids. Shout out to them, yo. Because when my baby pop sat here and he cried in my shoulders and told me, yo, the way you raise my kids is different from how my mom raised me. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, you know that when I was 13 years old, my mom got with this big bald headed dude. And he's like, I was 13, skinny. That's what made me start working out. I'm like, what made you start working out? He was like, the beatings I used to get from that man. And I was like, oh shit. He's like, sometimes my mom used to make me go out and get I'm sitting here, I'm like, whoa, 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 hold up. Let's take a step back. Your mom made you get what? Yo, for a mom to sit here and make her child go get drugs at the corner, you ain't shit. And now I understand why they had that type of bond. Cause I'm like, yo, I know we have ups and downs with our parents, but as kids we try, but no, their relationship was just off. Like he tried to be a son for her. He tried to love his mom, and he was a mama's boy. Like everything was mom, what's this, mom, da 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 da. But what's crazy is I see why he went towards like everything that was happening between us, bum 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 bum. I see why it was so easy for him to go towards the drugs. The way he dealt with his family was always in the back of his head, the way his family was. And what's crazy is that him not knowing he was going to be a good father. I'm not can't say is, he was a good father, not knowing it. He thought in his head he was going to be just like his, his mom or his stepdad. Da, 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 da. And what's crazy is like, yo, they say family is supposed to protect you, but when you hear these stories, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with these families? What is wrong with our communities? Because everybody wants to sit here and paint a picture perfect portrait when in reality, you could, snap a picture of somebody, say cheese, and they smile. There's a smile in their face. Yeah, it's painted there on their face. But when you look through their eyes, can't you tell there's something wrong? Even in the picture, you could tell through their eyes there's something wrong. That's why I'm saying that family will be the first ones to fuck you over. And that's why I said I'm gonna speak on my story better than speaking on anybody else's story. And even though my baby pops is up in heaven and I wish he would be here to see how good his kids are doing, right? In a way, I'm glad he's up there because he does not have to witness the evil mother that he has. Because till this day, I'm still going through it with this woman. Like I've never seen a mother-in-law so evil like my mother-in-law, right? I've been through hell with this lady, yo. I've had to do everything on my own, right? And I know there's a lot of mothers out there that do that, right? And you know that when somebody makes you feel uncomfortable, I don't know if anybody else is like that. Like, I don't know if there's any mother out there that's like that, right? Like me, basically, I have nobody to turn to. My mom is in the grave. My dad, is somewhere out there. Um, and when my mom was really, whether we have our ups and downs, she was, I always went to her, regardless of anything, because she did try to be a mom. But me and this lady, I'm sitting here like, yo, your son passed away, and you see me busting my ass, and you see me doing this. And it's crazy because I could understand a lot of females that sit here now. I understand a lot of these females that were like, fuck my mother-in-law. And yo, this lady has gotten me to the point where I could sit here and say, yo, I'm turning into Griselda. I'm about to rock this orange suit because she's testing my patience. And I don't know what it is with her because, like, as a parent, she always gave me this bad vibe, right? And then when he passed away and I had to fend for me and my kids by myself and stuff like that, I'm sitting here, I'm like, you would think, right? I see my mom reach out before my mom passed away, right? But the only time you come to your grandkids is right. This is what she does, and I hate it because she fucked with my oldest son here so much that people don't understand. Like if it wasn't for her son and my kids, if it wasn't that if I reacted on my feelings, I would be in jail. Y'all get my point. But I'm a mother, and doing anything to her is not even worth it. But me personally, like I tell a lot of people, me, I'm getting tired of it. I'm taking her straight to the justice system because you know what it is. And to stay here and feel like, yo, what the hell did I do to you? Like, you're supposed to be there for your grandkids, right? You preach out here on these streets, you talk on these streets saying you do this and you do that. But the lady never says, yo, I go over there. When my grandkids ask me for some money, I go to the mom and tell her she has to pay me this money back, right? She don't tell people, oh, when I go send my kids grandkids food, I tell my daughter-in-law she gotta pay me this money back too. I'm sitting here, I'm like, the fuck is you an Indian giver? Like this is why I don't go to you. Because growing up, I learned that family be the first ones they'll come and ask and ask and ask, right? And you can give, but when it's time for you to ask in return, oh, I don't have it. Da, 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 da. Hey, a lot of us grew up. I'm not gonna say we all grew up because some people's gonna say, no, I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up like this. But I know that I live in the hood, and a lot of us grew up like that. So at the end of the day, right? You the grandma. You saying you doing all this, right? Let me ask you a question. How does that make you a good person? Knowing that your daughter-in-law has picked herself up on her own, doesn't want your help, and sees you like a witch. That's why I'm like, yo, a lot of people out here ain't alone. Like what we see here on social media, people telling us that it's always like this, it's always like that. No, it's not. We have ups and downs, and sometimes we have more ups than what we have, I mean, more downs than what we have ups. And it's a shame and it's messed up to say because you would think, right? The word itself, family. There wouldn't be no betrayal, always loyalty. But they be the first ones to give it to you. They be the first ones to stab 5 knives in your back, then come and pull them out, right? Give you a hug, say, I love you. Are you okay? What happened? Tell me what happened. They be the first ones. The ones that, the friends out there that call themselves your besties friends. Yo, I've learned, like, nah, man, I don't got a best friend. I don't got a friend. I got an acquaintance. And what's crazy is, right, I would have thought that a lot of people out here wouldn't even like me. That's why I really don't give a fuck about even learning more about my mom's side of the family or nothing like that. Because when I met my dad's side of the family, it was a whole different story. And I don't even know all of them. But the ones I did meet welcomed me with open arms and still are. That's why I was like, families are weird. And I don't claim them. That's why you hear me say my dad's family, my mom's family, because that's what they are. That's their family. So it's kind of like, I've had people, you should say that. Why can't we say that? What is the problem with us saying what we feel and how we feel? Because you're living life a different way doesn't mean that my life went the way yours went. Look at my outcome, right? I'm not in a palace. I'm not in a luxury home. I don't own a land or nothing like that, right? I don't got millions in my bank. I have to work to get, a living right now because of my accident. Yeah, I have to, depend on my baby daddy. But hey, I'm not mad. And a lot of people's trying to figure out how can you not get mad? Because I'm happy. I'm at peace. Believe it or not, I don't need money. My kids love me and I got something that I never had as a kid. My kids have something that that I never had as a kid, which is a real family. Somebody that listens to them, somebody that talks to them, somebody that, plays with them, somebody that goes out with them, somebody that doesn't judge them. That's a real family. And it involves me, the godfather, my daughter's father, which is my kid's godfather, my kid's godmother, and the few people that are around us that we're making like a little village together. Like, yo, yeah, come on, we helping each other so we could all come up. Because that's the only way we're going to do it as a team, as a family, and get out. Because we're going to be stuck here if we just keep hating on each other and keep fighting. Ryder, this is my rule. Only give what you can. I'm reading the TV. Screw that. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I didn't say screw your chat. I'm your text. Hold on. I said screw reading the little laptop screen. Ryder, this is my rule. Only give what you can. Put with the expectation of not getting it back. So if you decide to help financially, you give it with the mindset of not. Oh yes, facts. That's how I think now. When I was younger, I was trying to figure out the arguments, the fights. Why was it that I would hear my mom say, "Yo, y'all always come, y'all ask, and never ever ever give me nothing in return." She's like, "When I go to y'all to ask you this, y'all never do this. Y'all say y'all busy. Y'all say y'all don't got it." I'm like, yo, growing up, I heard that. And it wasn't just in my household. It wasn't just here. I would go to a friend's house. Come on, let's go to the pool. Let's go do this. Let's go chill. The same type of argument. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Different households. Same type of argument. You know where I really didn't hear it a lot? On the two-parent households where you saw an actual mom and a dad getting along. And, and that's why I look at my kid's grandma. I'm like, yo, you know what I think is crazy about this lady? that she wants to see me down. She'll sit here and make threats. She'll talk to people, say I don't take care of my kids, drag me, and do all this type of shit, right? And I'm not reacting back. The last time I said something to her, I said, "Yo, lady, leave me alone." Right? And I got a little defensive because I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, this lady is trying to take my kids away from me. She's really going around talking about that I sell bricks and bricks and bricks of fucking coke, that I'm sitting here abusing drugs. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, lady? Like, you really think I'm Don Corleone? Like, I belong to the mafia or some shit? Like, I'm sitting here running fucking blocks and shit. Like, this lady is fucking tripping. Like, she just started saying a whole bunch of shit, right? So I kind of got a little, my voice was aggressive because, like, listen, I really want to do this to you, but you know what? Let me fall back and let me take a step back and let me just give you a warning. Like, yo, back off because the next step is we're going to court, family or not. You're dragging my name on the dirt. Defamation of character is not, yo, listen, I don't want no fucking money. Lady, I want you in jail. I want you to feel a little bit of how these people that you put in jail feel, just a little bit. Because, you know, when people lie on people and people make up stories and people do this, and you're supposed to be family. You're supposed to be my kid's grandmom, right? You're supposed to give them because you want. But yet you making my kids fight. Rachel, don't take your kids' grandmom out their lives. Let me ask y'all a question. If your kid's grandmom was making your kids bicker and go against each other and worry just about money, what would you do? I mean, I'm doing the right thing as a mom. I don't care if you're family. If you're sitting here messing with my kid's mental, you're out because I don't have a preference between my kids. I don't do what these parents back in the days do, or a lot of these parents out here do. There's no preferences. My kids, when somebody does something and I can't figure out who did it, they're going to figure it out, work it out, or end up working together to clean it up. Listen, figure this shit out. Nobody want to snitch on nobody. Figure this shit out. And it's crazy because it's like a lot of people out here have a problem with parents parenting their kids the right way. They'll sit here and talk shit about the family members that are doing the right shit, right? And kiss ass to the family members that ain't doing nothing. So yeah, that's how a lot of family is. And I don't speak on it a lot because listen, man, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. But I wanted to bring the story time up because I've been speaking a lot with a lot of people. You know, they've been talking to me about how their situations is going, their family issues and stuff like that. We all go through it. And sometimes we have to end up, listen, sometimes we have to let go of those that we love the most. And even though it hurts us deep down inside, we gotta leave them in the past. Forget about them. Am I on my let me see. Let me see. Fragile heart. Don't judge a book by its cover. No, I don't got the poem right here, so I'm gonna have to upload it on the John. But that's a fact. Like it's too much bullshit. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, that's back to the song. What are you doing to me? Oh, I'm off the comments. That's why. All right, I dropped the link for anybody that wishes to come up, give their perspectives and stuff. And I'm not talking about my story. I'm talking about, family in general. Like, what do y'all think? What are y'all opinions? Like, do y'all believe in a picture perfect family portrait, or do y'all believe that families do have ups and downs? But that's what I wanted to get on here today and talk to y'all about. Like, I'm hearing so much. I hear a lot of people come to me and telling me to forgive my family, to do this. I have nothing to forgive my family for. But what I do wish is that, if you're going to say family and love your family or forgive somebody, say that to somebody that does deserve it. There are family members out here that deserve forgiveness and people don't want to give them to them, that deserve a second chance because that mistake they made the first time, was a petty mistake and they was ignorant and stupid. But people decide to forgive people that have hurt them, stabbed them, done them wrong, like, and y'all want to say family. Mm. But yeah, I left the link down there for a little bit. I'm about to read a couple poems, and then I'm in this live, like I said, anybody wishes to come up and speak, give their perspective, let us shorty know. But I'm about to read a couple poems. Hope y'all enjoy them because that's what we need is more poetry. With so much stuff going on around this world, yo. I be like the song says, I be like, yo, when the lights are off, I just feel like I just want to run away. So many thoughts going through my head, seeing so much shit happen, and I'm sitting here like, how can we make this change? But in reality, ain't nothing gonna happen because people don't want change. People don't want to make a difference, and this is America, as I say, America, land of the free, right? Where we gotta pay for water, even the air we breathe. Oh snap! Hold on 1 second. Yo, where my little page go? Because I had a poem that I wanted to read. Let me see. Are you in here? I'm about to put a song on because I just. Where's my poem at? All right, I'm gonna find it first. Here we go. Here we go. Damn, I need to hurry up and finish these little manuscripts and post them on Amazon so I could have the second book out already. But I got a lot going on. All right, this poem is called "Fake Love at an All-Time High." Damn, where'd my lighter go? Here we go. Fake love at an all-time high. Fake love, my bad. Fake love at an all-time high. A sad truth we can't deny. In a world where sincerity is rare, we're left with hearts full of despair. Love used to be pure and true, but now it's just a show to view. People use it for their own gain, leaving behind hearts and pain. In this age of likes and re- in this age of likes and retweets, we've forgotten what real love truly means. It's not just about show and tell, but a feeling that makes our hearts swell. It's hard to know who's true and who's fake, as they all put on the same lovely dovey facade. But behind the screens is all a game, and we're all just pieces in their charade. We crave love, a genuine connection, but all we get is mere reflection of what love used to be before it becomes a commodity. Fake love may look pretty on the outside, but inside it's hollow and empty. It's just a mask to hide the truth. The real love is how a rare that real love is now a rare fruit. So don't be fooled by all the pretense. Ryder, I am looking from the Iceland protective perspective, but I totally get where you're coming from. Oh snap! Wait, I'm a little lost. Damn, my bad. I didn't mean to get distracted. Hold on, my bad. Let me keep going. And don't fall for all the superficial romance, for true love is still out there, and someday it'll find you without a care. But until then, we must stay strong and not let fake love steer us wrong. For in a world of pretense and disguise, we must hold on to what's real and authentic with our hearts and minds. I gotta fix that poem real quick because I noticed a couple mistakes on that, John. My blessings. In a world of deceit, I trust no one but you. In your grace and mercy, my faith rings true. Forgive me, O Lord, for all my wrongs. Thank you for the blessings that make me strong. Through the trials and temptations, I find solace in your love. You guide me from darkness to light above. I surrender my fears and doubts at your feet, grateful for your blessings that make life sweet. In moments of weakness, I turn to you in prayer. Your forgiveness and compassion always there. Lord, help me walk the path of righteousness, thankful for all the blessings you freely bless. Just when you think I'm weak. In the face of doubt, I stand tall and strong. Just when you think I'm weak, I prove you wrong. I reach for my dreams with unwavering might and rightfully grab what's mine in the spotlight. When challenges arise, I don't retreat or flee. Just when you think I'm down, watch me break free. I rise, ab- I rise above adversity with courage in my hand and rightfully claim victory in the grand stand. Through every trial and test, I never back down. Just when you think I'll fall, see me wear my crown. I push through the struggle with determination so fine and rightfully see success as a sign of my shine. You can make me bleed. In the heat of battle, I stand tall and strong. You can make me bleed, but I won't be long gone. This warrior will keep fighting back no matter the attack. With faith as my shield, I'll never lack. Through trials and tribulations, I'll preserve my spirit unbroken, casting out all fear. You may try to break me down, I'll rise from the ashes. This warrior resolves, never crashes. In the face of darkness, I'll shine bright, guided by the holy light. You can make me bleed. This warrior will keep fighting back. With God by my side, there's nothing I can lack. The warrior in me. In the face of darkness, I stand tall and strong. With faith as my shield, I'll keep marching on. You may try to bring me down, you may try to silence me, but the warrior in me will never give up, you'll see. Through trials and tribulations, I'll keep the fight alive. With courage in my heart, I will continue to strive. You may throw obstacles in my you may throw obstacles in my way, try to make me fall, but the warrior in me will rise above it all. My heart is fragile. In a world of darkness and dismay, my heart chooses to find its own way. For love is the only path it will sway. They say my heart is fragile, delicate, and pure, but it's strong in its resolve. That's much is sure. It knows not of hatred, only love to endure. In a world full of chaos, it remains secure. Through every trial and every storm, my heart stays gentle, kind, and warm. It's a beacon of hope in a world forlorn, guided by love from dusk to dawn. Pain tattooed on my skin. From an angel pure and innocent to a woman fighting temptation, to a warrior fighting sin, my pain is written in the scars tattooed on my skin. Each mark tells a story of struggle, of battles fought and demons faced. But I wear them proudly like badges of honor, a reminder that I've survived, that I'm still standing. Through the darkness and tears, I've found strength in my pain, for every scar is a testament to my resilience, a symbol of the fire that burns within me. I'm hoping that y'all enjoying the poem so far. Like I said, I'm gonna read a couple poems. I'm gonna put some music, then I'm gonna end the live. Anybody wishes to come up, speak their mind. It's random topics. It doesn't have to be what I was speaking on. Let a shorty know. The link is there in the chat. But I am gonna keep, reading some poems until my time ends. Nobody comes up. Hey, listen, the link was there. Lord, forgive me. In the darkness, I found my way. Lord, forgive me for my mistakes each day. Through trials and tribulations, I've grown. Thank you for the blessings I've known. Took a while to see the light so clear, but now I understand no more fear. Your guidance like a beacon in the light. Your guidance like a beacon in the night. I got the message, everything's all right. I read the passage written in your love. With your strength, I rise above. Lord, you hold all the power and control. In your hands, my soul finds its goal. War is coming. In the midst of chaos and fear, no unity, just division near. Celebrities shine, but hearts are cold. Lust and envy taking hold. Greed and wrath in every eye. Pride and sloth reaching high. Seven sins dance in the night. Will we find the guiding light? War looms close, but love's our key. To overcome and set us free, let's stand together hand in hand. In faith and hope, we'll make a stand. War. In 2024, eyes shut tight. War rages on, no end in sight. Divided we stand, honor lost. Conquering seems like a distant ghost. Brothers fighting brothers, hearts torn, unity shattered, hope forlorn. How can we win if we can't unite? In division and dishonor, we lose the fight. Time's running out, the clock ticks on. Will we rise together before it's all gone? Let's open our eyes, see through the lies. For in unity and honor, true strength lies. Oh, now this is going into the YouTubers. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to get from the YouTubers' poems right back into the regular poems. Whew. In God. When Jelabisi said no more favors, I felt that deep in my soul. I talk to the person in the mirror, only in God she trusts. So do I. In moments of doubt and fear, I find solace in His grace. Trust in His pain, come what may. In God's hand, I'll always stay. No more relying in earthly things, for true strength comes from above. In every trial and every trust, in God alone, I put my trust. Protecting angels. In the darkness, I'll be the light, protecting angels with all my might. With you by my side, I'll always fight. Positivity will guide me through the night. Lord, I promise to hold your hand, guarding the angels in your command. In every trial, I'll take a stand. Positivity will be my band. Through stormy seas and raging tides, with faith as my with faith as my compass, I won't hide. I'll keep the flame of hope inside. For your angels in me, they confide. All right, I'm about to All right, this John already hit an hour, so I'm about to get off this John. I'm about to play a little music. This is gonna be the last poem I play. I read. I hope that y'all enjoy these poems. Pretty soon the second book is gonna be coming out. I'm gonna say by next month the book should be out. Probably by the end of this month. I'm gonna have the second and the third book out already, and then I'm gonna have a book speaking on my story, how I overcame my story, and much more. I don't know if anybody's in the chat, but I am checking the chat real quick. So, hand on my heart, I've seen lies tear families apart. Ooh, look at Ria's rhyming. Hand on my heart, I've seen lies tear families apart. See my own daddy depart, even though he stuck around, handled his half. Okay, Riaz, let me find out. Oh, okay. That's lyrics by somebody else. Nowadays, it ain't likely that a marriage will last. Katie Price gets married for laughs, but most men don't want a woman that carries a past. Okay, let me find out. Boy got bars. What's his name? Like I said, I'll leave it. Like I said, I'll leave that forgiveness nonsense to the Christians. Also, God is not this almighty forgiving person. The old King James Version, the Lord is not a forgiving God. He's just a God. I like what Ryder is saying right there. Because if y'all do y'all research, he's spitting some facts right there. So I'm gonna leave that up in the screen. Right, I am thinking from an Islamic perspective, but I totally get where you're coming from. Right, amen. Okay. Blessings, Lonnie, blessings. Okay. All right, I caught up with the chat. I just wanted to give a little story time. I want to thank everybody, that showed up, that showed support, that rocked out with a shorty. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, family isn't what people make it, to be. And sometimes family make you just want to like, just come out your shell, scream, like, choke them. Family makes you want to do a lot of crazy things. Real shit. But till next time, this is your shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble day.
Stop making me promises that you ain't gonna keep. I tried to tell you once before. Don't mean shit to me if you don't know me by now. I don't know when we gon' meet. Got a meeting at 3 studio. Is at 6, you know exactly where I'm gonna be. I'm busy, can't answer my phone. Everybody keep calling me. Last week it was hectic, this week I ain't stressing. I know I'm on a winning streak. Don't eat at katanas, don't eat Benihanas. I take me a salad and wings. You gotta value your team, play by the rules, keep shit sold up. If I put you in charge, little nigga, you better not fold up. Niggas say, hold up, what's the hold up? This shit bigger than ever. You remind me of an old puff. I been getting money, why you bringing up old stuff? Keep it real, niggas owe us. But they can keep it, cause we don't need it. 1 in a million, you can ask to leave it. Got it honest, no luck or cheat. I don't trust these niggas, can't even trust the seasons. When it's snowing in June, shit, fuck you mean it. No time for blogs, that shit silly, but you believe it. I'm like, oh really? Stay woke and stop dreaming. Bitches greedy, do not feed them. Gold diggers, dirty demons, yeah, they want your gold. Bitches ain't got goals. I'm trying to school you, baby, listen. Power pussy, fuck politicians. And the side bitches making side decisions. That's why you ain't been getting attention. You don't want your ring back, huh? See, a man gonna think with his ding dong. What you fighting for? Gotta ask yourself, baby girl. See, I'ma tell you what they ain't, baby girl. Gotta find yourself and create your world. Baby girl, yeah. Stop fucking with niggas who don't have a conscience. How you end up pregnant, still live with your mama. I'ma get off that shit. Fuck your opinion, I know I'm great. Gotta drop this album, shit, I know they can't wait. Got other folks' life in my hands now. No handouts, let's see how this pan out. Depending on 20 years, let's see the residual. You're an ill individual, I know you gon' give it to him. I be in here off the top, but they say ain't lyrical. Don't give a fuck, cuz shit. Where I'm from, it's a miracle. Yeah, I started off with try me, but I'm older and spiritual. Get to knowing yourself, that's some shit that will fear you, put faith in you. Make you love niggas, but make you hate niggas. I got faith in you. Always thought you could do it. My mama, my brother, well, not my brother, my sister. When we ain't had shit, they couldn't do shit with us. Walk around like who wanna do what with us? What's my preference? My preference is people. Stop asking me questions before I take y'all bitches. I'm single and the boss is my favorite position. I ain't with the game been missing. Put me in, coach, they can't deny this pimpin'. I ain't overselling myself, just buy my ticket. I'ma put on the show, I'ma handle my business. They all know the word shit, cause I inspire them children, yeah. I bring out the life in the children. I'm from the slums like them, why would I be tripping? Why would I be tripping? Yeah. So you can put my music on when the lights are dim, when the fridge is low, when you're out with him. I make all kind of shit that be exciting them. Add some quotes for my songs when you write to him. Yeah, tell him I said, hey, keep your head up, babe. Tell him I said, hey, keep your head up, babe. Time ain't gonna last forever.
Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're fading. Don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up, I had a dream dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business. Not because they want to do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes this day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I want to share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battle scars are impressions of everything that it is.
Don't look like the faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change these battles. Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change these battles.
If I had a voice that reached 100 million people, I'd tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given. Won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battle scars on my church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battle scars on my church.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change these battles. Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change these battles.
Musique progressive. Blessings. Sometimes I need your Lord, come rescue me. A lot of niggas lazy, always begging. Fuck giving out handouts, yeah, I said it. Sometimes I wanna get away, cause life gets stressful. I done had it up to here, I felt the pressure. Got me turning up the bottle to deal with depression. They wanna see you down, they see you progressing. Ain't have too many real ones by my side. A lot of niggas copped out, wasn't down to ride. I had to learn the hard way, tell them bye-bye. Now it's just us, you know, family ties. They say success is the best revenge. Lord, why I gotta leave my friends? He said, go on, Deja, I'ma take you some places where everybody can go, just face it. He said, put your feet all on their neck, baby. Go hard, don't stop, you know you gon' keep most of these niggas hating. Can't please everybody, mud. They don't know where I come from. Of course they gon' say this money turned me to a monster, it did. Gotta keep the gun tucked, cause bitches be plotting and they stories ain't adding up, nah. I said, oh, I need that all back. All grants, all jacks. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck, you know. I spit all facts. Niggas want fame, I can tell. You was lame before position, I can tell. And when you give a lame nigga low power, they abuse it. Niggas start clowning, gotta sit them down quick, leave a nigga drowsy. I'm proud of myself, shit, I'ma say it proudly. All about the fam now, came out the county, you know. Mom's got a man now, lately she been smiling. Niggas talk slick, but deep down they cowards. Pocket full of money, why they mad, it ain't my problem. Get up, get a bag, go get it. Tim's on beef and broccoli. How you want beef when you ain't got no broccoli? Sometimes I wanna jeopardize it all, but I know they wanna see me fall. I know they wanna see me fall. No, they wanna see me fall. I know they wanna see me fall. Oh yeah, they wanna see me fall. Yeah, this shit come with automatically. Success comes with people telling you you're not loyal, you changed. You know, you're not the same no more. You didn't get here like cause of you. You know, like God ain't had nothing to do with this. You know, I mean, it just automatically comes with it. It's part of the package. Shout out to everybody still. So you didn't change and I changed, basically. Stand 10 toes down. That's basically what it be. Whoa! What does that tell you? Oh, they wanna see me fall. I saw this shit since I was a little girl, so they just wanna see me fall. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew where I was gonna end up too. It was just a matter of time. Period.